champion. What's going on? It's your boy J Black, AK Black Man. Shake my hand. Thank you for that. Hit the like button. Smack. The URL got on DNA's podcast, Breakfast with the Champion. You know what I'm saying? A few things was said. Some controversial questions here and there, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for one particular statement. It wasn't even a question. DNA didn't even ask. DNA didn't even ask. The brother jumped out and say, yo, this is what it is. They're going to drop battles on YouTube. Oh, you know what's up when we rolling up. We kept the file. Let's just replay what they said. This is what you said.
Here we go.
All right. Well, all right. That's what he said. Let me tell you what you said.
Going down Warehouse Live, Houston, Texas. You know what I mean? Battles that never been released. You know what I'm saying? Which ones?
Oh snap! Footage.
Whoa!
Footage.
We just
got
audio.
Works at URL TV at Smack.
Whoa!
You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna release. You know what I mean? 2 to 3 battles. You know what I mean? Before leading up to Summer Madness 13.
Okay.
So like, you know what I mean? Battles that's been behind the paywall.
Okay.
On TV app. If you got a specific battle that you want to see that you
we got a few, Smack. Yeah.
URL,
I'm about to forward them to you right now.
Promotion. Hit me up. Let me know what battle that is. Whatever battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, get the most response. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We'll take into consideration of releasing it.
Okay. We kept the file. We kept the file. So he said 2 or 3 battles, right? And today, as of today, because I'm redoing this if you missed it on caffeine, it's the 9th. The event is on the 27th. That leaves us 18 days to drop 2 or 3. How did you phrase it? Shout out to you. How did you phrase it? He said 2 or 3. At least give us this one. I'm going to go through 3 battles I feel like that need to drop. You know what I'm saying? And it makes the most sense to drop. And you got to think as a business, as the marketing, promotion, and as the fans, and who benefits what off of what when you pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Because I do this thing called read the room. As a fan, you're like, yo, drop that battle, but does it make sense for them to drop? Will they drop it? And 9 times out of 10, it's a no. It's a no. But first up, rest in peace to God, the legend, the GOAT, Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense to drop that because why not? If you're going to drop something, I feel like that's the one you got to drop. On top of that, I feel like that reinvigorates his GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the brother's not here to support his family. And I feel like you dropping that, it's going to hit 1 million and then 1 million, not 1 million, but probably, people rewatch battles. A large amount of people see that GoFundMe like, yo, let me donate to this guy real fast. You got to think that probably will drive it up a couple, probably 50,000 or more in terms of just people just donating and helping out the cause or whatever. So I think Real Sick versus Pat Stay is a must. On top of that, you can say it's hosted by Drake. It's Till Death Do Us Part. So you can add that to the tagline in the title. Yo, Till Death Do Us Part by Drake, Pat Stay versus Real Sick. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. On top of that, you're promoting one of your artists as well, which is Real Sick. So 3 birds, 1 stone. 3 birds, 1 stone. Pat Stay, Real Sick, and also supporting his family, you know what I'm saying, giving him more opportunity. That's 1. Shout out to M. Lang. He was saying this a lot. I felt the same way, but I don't really, this is not the one that I'm picking for myself. If I had to pick one, it's not the one that I would pick. You know what I mean? With everything applied, right? B. Dot versus Saga was one of the best battles, you know what I'm saying, of all time. That's 1. And it's really the battle that put the culture back on the map. We were in a pandemic where it's like, niggas was not, honestly, I don't like him like that. That's just it wasn't my cup of tea. They was doing Zoom battles, quarantine, video battles. I'm like, yo, what is this? What is this? Battle rap went back, and I get it, the pandemic, COVID, it makes sense. I get it. I'm like, I don't like this. And them brothers were on the rooftop, you know what I mean, did what they did and had a classic. We've been waiting for the Saga versus B. Dot for years, right? For years since Loso and B. Dot battle, we was waiting for that. And we finally got it, and it lived up to the hype. And they had a message. They had great dialogue. Like, that battle was one of them ones. And yeah, I think if there's something that people need to see, that's probably one of the ones people need to see. B. Dot versus Saga, clearly. So if we gotta pick 3. You could put that in the 3, right? But this is the battle I feel like URL must drop. That's the one I feel like is mandatory. With everything factored in. Notice what I said. I said, is a people pleaser for the fans. It helps out in marketing and promotion, and it benefits damn near everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you saying you dropping battles leading up to SM. You look at UFC, you look at any other thing, boxing, they do things that helps out the card. Jay Black, what battle are you talking about? What battle am I referencing right now that makes the most sense for you all to drop?
Till death do us part.
They was supposed to book this in 2019 at the top. Cave Gang versus Goonies. They couldn't make it happen. Years later, Drake comes in Till Death Do Us Part, and it makes sense, and they do it. Tay-Rock versus New Jersey Twerk. Tay-Rock versus New Jersey Twerk is the perfect battle to drop. Why? Your main event is Tay-Rock versus Av. This is obvious. Your main event is Tay-Rock versus Av, so now you're helping out, because that's a great performance from Tay-Rock. They say he arguably won it, right? I think the second and the third, right? They said he arguably won that, right? Your main event is Tay-Rock versus Ad. That helps propel him and to see what your mans can do. And it's promotion for SM, all right? Then the other part of that video is what? Is New Jersey Twerk. What is your co-main event? Your co-main event is New Jersey Twerk versus Hollow. See, again, 2 birds, 1 stone. On top of that, probably 5 birds, 1 stone, because now you're making Tay-Rock happy. You gave him a cake, sent him to Jamaica, but I think this will be the icing on top. You hear me? I think this will be the icing on the top. Clearly. Also, you're giving a YouTube drop to New Jersey Twerk. That'll make him happy as well because he did phenomenal. They said he arguably won as well. I think the first and the third. So again, and then on top of that, you can say hosted by Drake. Or it's Drake's Till Death Do His Part. So these are things that probably hit 1 million fast. And since it's going to hit 1 million fast, right? Probably within a month. That's also promotion and awareness and eyes on Summer Madness 13. So if URL had to drop one right now, that's the one you drop. New Jersey Twerk versus Tay-Rock. URL. That's the one you drop. Then you could drop the Patch Day versus Real Sick, and then you drop the B Dot versus the Saga, or whatever else you want to battle. People that say Daylight versus, that's what they say in my chat on Caffeine. Because again, I'm redoing this. You know what I mean? Because audio issues, technical difficulty. Shout out to Shotgun Sugar. If you know, you know. People say Daylight versus Tay-Rock. Yeah, you could drop that. That makes sense. That makes sense in a sense, right? But it's like, does it hit all factors? Does it hit all factors in terms of their event and promoting their artists, right? As a fan, yeah, drop that. That shit, it's one of the best battles ever. 100% drop that. But in terms of marketing and promotion, which do you drop that over Twerk and New Jersey Twerk? No, you don't. As a business, no, you don't. You drop that first, right? Easy versus Chess. Fire battle. Classic. They did numbers. I love that battle. Should I, as a fan, would I want that to drop on YouTube? Yeah, drop it on YouTube. But this goes back to the read the room. If you read the room, you can just, they're not going to drop that. On top of that, there's Chess ain't in the card and Easy down the card. So make it make sense. So I'm saying when you in the comments right now, right? Make it make sense on which battles you should drop. You know what I mean? It will make more sense to drop Shotgun Sugar and Chess. But then in my eyes, I'm like, nah, not for what? Nah, you're promoting one artist. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's not even your headline. It's not your main event. It's not your main event. So again, when you pick in the comment section, think about those things before you say what battle should drop. Drop Loaded or Murder Mook versus Geechee. They're not on the card. They're not on the card. If I'm in marketing, that's a dope battle to drop. I get it. You know what I mean? It was Homecoming Fire. They're not on my card. You got to think like a fan and as the marketing and business. They're not on the card. It makes no sense for me to do that and lead up to. You know what I mean? But without all the factors, put in the comments what battle you think they should drop. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe like, yo, fuck you. Whatever the fans say, we're going to drop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they might do that for one of the battles. Like, yo, whatever y'all say it is, we probably drop it. Shit, fuck it. Because whatever they drop, they're going to put URL, August 27th, Summer Madness. Get your tickets now. So, I mean, But I think, again, New Jersey Twerk versus Tay Rock is the mandatory one you got to drop. And I think you should drop that immediately, URL, as in tomorrow, as in yesterday, as in a week ago. And with that being said,